coming up in the final 60 seconds.
Top. H0 moins 1 minute.
We want to say hi to all the Intelsat teams who are watching us from their offices on every continent on the globe, 23 locations in all, including headquarters out at McLean in Virginia. And we know you got 28 inches of snow at Dulles Airport over the weekend, so we hope you're all dug out and dried. Greetings, too, to our friends at Boeing, at the Boeing Satellite Development Center in El Segundo in California, where I think it snowed last in 1932, so no problem there. Also, hello to the people here in French Guiana taking the broadcast in Kourou, Sinemari, and Cayenne. We hope you're all enjoying the broadcast. Final countdown coming up. We'll cut away and let you watch and be back when Ariane has cleared the tower.
Attention pour le décompte final. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, top. Allumage Vulcain. Allumage EAP, décollage. Tous les paramètres à bord sont lumineux.
Well, a beautiful liftoff as Ariane V began her mission rising into the night sky off of French Guiana, a trail of fire against the night sky. Right on time, 2020 local, carrying her passenger Intelsat-29e. So we are underway. The boosters are providing 92% of the thrust, propelling the launcher along her trajectory at ever higher velocity, getting her away from the pull of the Earth. The DDO says all is well on board. And there is a lot to pull. Ariane's weight at liftoff is about 770 tons. Most of that is fuel, which she will rapidly start to shed because she's burning 2 tons of fuel every second. Ariane now following the flight program in the onboard computer, which gives all the commands, including stage separations, which we'll soon see. We are in the first of 4 flight phases. The first 3 are powered, the last is not. We'll describe each in turn. Right now, the first flight phase, the single engine in the lower stage called Vulcan, and the 2 boosters are burning. The boosters will burn their propellant in just under 2.5 minutes, and they're the first hardware that we jettison. And you hear the DDO call out that milestone. We are heading out east over the Atlantic, burning, and no, that can't be right. The orange is the single still burning, and the white are the boosters dropping away. Sorry about that. But beautiful shots anyway. Booster separation right on time. The onboard computer detecting that there's no more fuel in the tanks. As they have no more propellant to burn, the thrust decreases, and the computer, sensing the drop in acceleration, decides to separate them. The white light burning is the single engine of the lower stage. On the bottom of your screen, on the left, our altitude, over 100 kilometers. On the right, our speed, 2 kilometers per second, and climbing. Coming up next will be the fairing separation in about 20 seconds. And you see the logos there on the fairing, traditional logos placed there by the customers. The Guiana Space Center, Europe's spaceport, certified ISO 14001 in 2004, renewed in 2008 and in 2011. So that means everything we do here is meeting the environmental standards internationally. There is confirmation of the fairing separation. You see what that looks like. There are 2 halves, actually. There's another half on the right part of the screen. Separation is given by 2 pyrotechnic systems, one horizontal, one vertical. They're cords that actually remove the fairing by a small contained explosion, and we like to emphasize contained explosion, poses no threat to the vehicle. It shears the rivets that connect the 2 parts and pushes them apart. We can separate the fairing now, of course, and you see Intelsat-29e exposed to the elements. We can separate now because we're out of the dense layers of the atmosphere, over 100 kilometers up. there's neither friction nor heating, which could disturb the passenger. We also like to discard any dead weight whenever possible to maximize the launcher's operation. The fairing weighs over 2 tons, stands 17 meters tall. We're into the second powered flight phase. The boosters have done their work. Only the single engine burning now. It'll burn for just under 9 minutes, 8 3/4 minutes in all. Our speed is important at this moment because that's the role of the main stage. Its cryogenic propellant system not only highly efficient, but provides a push that can last a long time. There are different propellant systems on Ariane. Cryogenics is used in the main stage, more efficient basically than solid propellant as is used in the boosters. Basically, very basically, because I'm no engineer, solids are for getting us off the ground and away from the pull of the Earth. Cryogenics are for more precision orienting of the vehicle, and of course they also allow a stage to be reignited. That's in the other version of Ariane that we mentioned.
La trajectoire est nominale.
Everything is normal on board. The DDO continues to inform us. You can see Intelsat-29e there. That's the square box, riding, waiting for her moment to be separated. We had a very busy year last year for all 3 Ariane space launchers, launching 6 Ariane 5s, April, May, July, August, September, October, and 3 each Soyuz and Vega. We began the year in February with the Vega and ended with a Soyuz mission in December. And this year promises to be just as full, with 11 launches scheduled, 8 with Ariane 5, so we should be approaching another record. On the right is Intelsat-29e. Beneath that, the white bands are the vehicle equipment bay, and under that, the broader white band is the upper stage. The long gray band to the left of that is the single cryogenic stage, the lower stage, and you can see the nozzle burning on the extreme left. We're going to be picked up by our first downrange tracking station in just a few seconds. That's over the border in Brazil at Natal. Natal is, we'll see the lower stage burnout and separation, as well as the upper stage ignition.
Acquisition de la télémesure lanceur par la station de Natal au Brésil.
And the DDO has just confirmed that we have picked up, that the Natal station has picked up the signal. All of Ariane's trajectory has been designed to be followed from the ground. The launcher is sending radar and telemetry back, and a network of stations keeps constant watch on our systems. Take a look at a launch replay now. Those exciting moments that took place 7.5 minutes ago. We may have another. We have cameras at several of the observation sites here around the base. So coming, we should have more of those for you in a moment. Here's one a little farther back, speeded up image, looks like. Galileo on the screen is the downrange tracking station.